So let me say this gently, especially because of the fact that we are currently in the JAMB period. So I think people need to get this. I don't know, there are, sometimes when you interview certain students, certain people in the medical field, but like, why did you want to be here? And then you hear things like, oh, parents pressure, family, all of that. Please, you need to all understand that the medical field or medicine itself is not just a path, it's a calling. It should not be a forced destiny. Most parents tend to think that it's until their child study medicine or any medical related field before they can excel in life. Most times, these kids also are pressured into studying these courses because of their parents' fear, prestige. See, medicine is not the only way to actually succeed. There are other paths, there are other things you could do perfectly fine. There are even other paths that need a lot of excellence now. Business education, tech, creativity, agriculture, media, law, different particular parts. The people are not in this part. How do we want to regulate properly? The medical field is not the only way for your child to excel. So please, the medical field is very demanding, emotionally, physically, mentally. So if you are here or if you chose it should be because you chose it for yourself and it's your calling. Because trust me, if you don't study this course with purpose, you'd end up, being exhausted. You end up in burnout. You end up with frustration. You end up being negligent to your patient, not because you are wicked, but because you're not meant to be here. You're meant to be in another part that you'd have, maybe depicted your role perfectly. So please and please, parents, if your kids do not want to study this course, do not force them to study it. Let them go for what they really want. Let them go for their passion, their calling. This field is about life. So you need to be very efficient. A lot of people go to the hospital and complain like, oh, they didn't attend to me properly or they were negligent. Because sometimes the people that you find, they are really not people who even wanted to study the course themselves. Let people who choose this course as their passion be there. That's not the only way to study. Funny enough, medicine doesn't even guarantee you wealth. You can only be comfortable. Yeah. And then there's a lot of stress that comes to it. So if it's not your calling, my dear, you can't do well in it. So please, parents and young ones, especially in this period that is JAMB, you want to pick, please decide properly before you choose the course of study. Go for what you want and trust me, you will do perfectly fine in it. So if you know that they are pressuring you to study the course they don't want to study, tell them, even if it's not medical related, tell them, just go for what you want. And parents, please let these kids do what exactly they want. Excellence exists in many parts, not just one particular field.